I'm just here. I'm helping do a video for the festival. Okay, you're doing fine. So
keep trying.
And I liked what you said about the bottle of water. You'd rather be holding a bottle of
Scotch. I'd rather be holding a bottle of scotch.
So what's your story? I mean, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, in my case, I've been here in America 32 years. The last 10 years now in the Parkersburg area. Member of the Scottish and Celtic Heritage Committee, John, and the gorgeous lady.
How do you know this gorgeous lady?
Yes, through each other. I'm Janet Lockhart. I've been helping with them for about 4 years now, 5 years actually. This not with the multi-culltural festival. This is our first year with them.
Yeah.
And we do have Celtic Day. Started out I didn't say
And you actually live there?
I'm a 24-carat Scotsman. Yeah.
Wow.
Born in Glasgow, raised here.
Wow.
On the West Coast. And,
okay, so someone was telling me something yesterday about the Blarney Stone. I don't know what that is or where it is.
Irish.
Okay.
It is a stone which you can kiss, but you have to lean back and kiss it upside down.
Okay.
I've grown up knowing that I had a Scottish heritage. I was told that from an early age and always interested in it. And just in recent years, I've been able to discover a lot about my roots and my heritage from Scotland.
Right.
And I've got to meet a lot of wonderful people who become part of this committee where we try to expand for other people and make it all possible for them to learn about their heritage.
So what do you think about the International Boulevard? Do you think it's a good idea and everything?
Absolutely, yes, great.
I've met some wonderful people here in the International.
Just needs to be a little bigger.
Yeah, I agree. We need to add some more countries, right? That's right.
I mean, after all, you're talking in terms of this as being the Celtic nation.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of.
That's a lot of area to cover, right?
We can use 4 base ourselves.
We probably did, yeah.
It's not
Well, people always ask gentlemen like John and I, what does a Scotsman wear under his kilt? And I can tell you that whatever a Scotsman wears under his kilt, I can assure you is in perfect working order.
Well, I am representing Mexico. Well, my heritage is Colombian, so that's pretty much close enough, right? My heritage is where my mother's from.
Okay.
And I've been to Latin America like probably 10, 12 times. Somehow I still don't know Spanish.
We're that first generation.
Yeah. And how about you?
My mother's Mexican. She's from Chihuahua, Mexico, and I was born in Honolulu. But we, that's Mexican culture and everything, and we kind of like the idea of the Day of the Dead because it's about, celebrating someone who's passed on instead of being sad and crying, so we like the whole idea of the holiday.
Do you find that a lot of people don't really understand that? Like what the Day of the Dead is?
Yeah.
Because it sounds kind of scary.
It does, and I think the skulls and the skeletons kind of
make it worse,
yeah. But it's like they have a sense of humor about death, and it's pretty cool.
That's good. And so have you lived here all your life though? Okay, and you've visited there though several times?
Yeah. For a long time, I never knew my uncle or my cousins or anything like that, and so finally got to go there, and they were just wonderful people. And they took us up to the Copper Canyon too, so they could. This is kind of a cool thing. So we could see like their nature, but their parks are run by the Native Indians. They're called the Tatamata Indians, and if you fall, you're done because they live out there in the park and they wash their clothes in the water there. And
wow.
But if you get hurt, you're done because there's no connection with police or ambulance or anything like that.
A little bit different standard of living or anything that you practice from your heritage? People dance and do arts and things like that.
I sing in Spanish. Yeah, I sing at church, and sometimes I sing at work.
Wow.
But he dances. No, I think everybody's Latin dances.
I'm very passionate Latin.
You're a very passionate what?
Latin dance.
Salsa dancer. Okay, really? How come you're not on the main stage?
I broke my foot.
No, you should grace us with your talents next year on the main stage.
I may do that next year.
You know, if they have an opening, they need a spot to fill, I'll tell them where to come find you.
Okay.
You're really not pulling my leg, right? You really are a dancer?
No.
You're not?
I'm terrible.
So Latin Americans have a good sense of humor, is that what we're saying?
Well, I'm half Irish, so that probably cancels out on my.
What a combination!
Become appreciative of everything we have here in the United States,
Good
because
point.
third world countries, they don't have all the nice things that we have here.
Yeah.
So you gain a lot of perspective when you go to Latin America.
Okay. What do you think about the International Boulevard? You think it's a good idea?
It's a great idea. Keep it going and add to it.
Yeah. So what do you think about it? I mean,
I think it's a great idea. When the festival first started, it was highly involved with a lot of people from public debt.
Yeah.
So this has kind of been a cool thing to watch it progress and grow into what it is now.
My husband, this year he's going to be making his 20th trip to Romania, and the first year he went over there because a colleague of his was a missionary at the church in Bucharest, and so he asked him to come over and teach a class for him. He went over there, fell in love with the people, and has been going back every year since then, and he takes college students, and they go over there and use the Bible as text to teach English. Romanians learn French and English in school from about the first or second grade. And so many of them know English already, but they just need someone to talk with.
I teach at Ohio Valley University. I'm the Dean of the College of Biblical Studies and Behavioral Sciences there. I will be taking students to Romania starting a week from Monday. We'll go for 3 weeks. They will teach English using the Bible as text. They'll do a vacation Bible school with the children. They'll visit the orphanages, and it's a wonderful, wonderful experience. We will also have one travel day, and on that travel day, we'll be able to see some of the countryside, because we'll be working primarily in Bucharest, Romania, the capital city. Capital city is about 5 million people.
so when you your first trip over there, like what really captured you about the place?
I think it's the nature of the people. The
Yeah.
people are so gracious and loving and kind, and so we've just got hooked on it. It's a very beautiful country. One of the primary crops, interestingly enough, are sunflowers. And so when you're riding along in the train, you'll see miles and miles of sunflowers.
Wow.
And it's really quite beautiful. The countryside is really pretty. Part of it is kind of like Ohio,
Yeah.
and part of it would be like Appalachia,
Yeah.
the mountains, the hills.
It's a very tall mountain.
They have made significant progress since 20 years ago, really 23 years ago when Ceausescu fell. They've made real progress. We now have 5 malls in the city of Bucharest. We had none when I started going. We had one fast food store in the whole nation.
Yeah.
And now there's a McDonald's on every corner.
So what do you think about the International Boulevard? Do you think
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that next year we can kind of expand and have a whole lot more countries.
And I'm representing India.
Heritage.
We lived in India, but we moved to this country 40 years back.
40 years ago? Wow, and you
A
really
lot of people are there.
a lot more people than here?
Lot. And another thing is a culture shock.
Yeah.
Culture shock. Our culture is totally different than here. But you are gonna like it, believe it or not.
Yeah.
People who go from here, they love India.
So do you get to go back and visit often, or
Every other year.
every other year?
I'm displaying some this. I'll be doing this dance, which is very, very popular in North.
So this is a dance that you do
With this,
with the sticks.
this is with the sticks.
Is that what they're called?
It's called dandiya. see
Dandiya.
dance.
Dandiya dance.
It's very popular in India.
Yeah.
We've been involved for this multicultural for 17 years.
Okay.
So we've been doing it. We've been representing India for a long time.
Behind it.
Just nothing, no story behind it. It's just a decoration thing.
Yeah.
And to look pretty.
Okay.
That's all.
There's
Bindi does not have that story, but when you put the dot here, that's the story.
okay.
And the story is that only the married women they do that.
Married women wear a red dot.
These days, everybody wears it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Married women wear the red dot here.
Oh, okay.
In the part.
learned
It
something.
does not have no significance. No
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Just to look pretty, you put bindi.
Okay, and it does look very pretty. It matches your outfit and everything.
That's why you get all the matching
Colors in the rainbow, right? What do you think about the International Boulevard?
This is the first time we did it. It's really nice.
We need more countries.
We need many more countries.
Yes.
I'm Karen Brown, and I just immigrated here like last year. In fact, this year I got a green card, and I teach English for 24 years in China.
That's what he was saying, that you're a torchbearer?
Yeah, I'm one of the representative of the city. Yeah, so I got the great honor and opportunity.
In what year?
2008 Olympic Games in 欢迎大家到中国来
Okay, tell
欢
me.
迎去北京。我的家乡是开封。
And so what'd you say?
Yeah, I say welcome to China, welcome to Beijing, and my hometown is Kaifeng.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I try to bring all these things to here to share with people. What is real Chinese style? Silk embroidery. That's not painting. You know, you can see the layers, the the
That's
3D
amazing.
effect, and these details really amazing.
Yes.
And it take a lot of work to make this. My neighbor have a lot of workers they're making this. Yeah, that's fantastic.
What do you think about the International Boulevard? You think it's a good thing?
I like it's a good thing to get people together from different cultures and get to know about the culture, know more about the world, about the people, and we all can make peace.
Yes.
I came here 7 years ago because I married an American guy.
Yeah.
Manaus. Manaus is the capital of Amazon.
All right.
Yeah,
I love your hair, by the way. I noticed that. You have to be really hot today.
Yeah, it's really hot
So,
right now.
what do you think is the most surprising thing people find out about Brazil, or the thing that people don't know?
Okay, they are very surprised about the fishes, the size of the fish.
I was noticing that picture right up there.
Everybody asks me about the huge fish right there, the pirarucu. This fish is delicious. Because the pirarucu is the biggest fish in the Amazon. If you go to Brazil, Manaus, Amazon, you go out to eat, if you ask for the filet mignon fish, pirarucu, they're going to bring you the most delicious.
It's really hot there, right?
Really hot. Amazon state is the hottest state in the country.
Wow.
Very hot.
So this isn't too bad for you? Or?
No, this is like winter. It's 110 degrees, 100 every day.
Do you get to go back home to Brazil and visit very often?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go for Christmas. And yes, I'm getting ready to go.
They're
And I
dancing.
love to dance. The Brazilian people, they love to dance.
Everybody
in the
dances?
morning is dancing, but a big town, a big city, and Parkersburg is very little, but I kind of like it. I'm getting used to the town.
My name is Veronica Miller, and I'm here to represent Uzbekistan. I was born there, and I came here in 2011. And yes, I know everything about Uzbekistan. I met my husband And he asked me to come to visit America, and then after that I visit him and he asked me to marry him. Uzbekistan is close to all the 4 republics that used to be included in the USSR, former Soviet Union.
Okay.
Uzbekistan used to be former Soviet Union country too.
Okay.
But it also shares a border with Afghanistan. The food probably, the food, well, it's a good surprise actually.
Yeah.
Because the food is delicious. Of course, it's high in fat, but not as bad because it's all cooked by hand from scratch. Delicious. And also buildings and culture is beautiful.
Yeah.
You will be amazed to go to the places, very historical.
Yeah, what's the story there?
It's called Kalpak. It's very traditional. Girls, especially young girls, they wear it on special occasions when it's traditional festival, cultural festivals, they wear it because it's like trademark to Uzbek people.
Wow, that's fascinating.
And they wear, by the way, they wear, girls who are not married, they wear up to 40 braids.
40?
40, up to 40 braids.
40 braids,
You
wow.
have 2, or you can have 5 or 10, up to 40. Unmarried only. But married girls, ladies, they do 2